back with the other comics because I had a stroke, and if I sat back there, by the time I got to the stage, my 4 minutes would have been up. So I decided to wait over here. You know, my fiance's here having a good time watching the show, which led me to tell her, see, you can have a good time in 4 minutes or less. So everybody's getting into these serial killer movies. They're getting ready to do one on Ed Gein, who was from Wisconsin, and he liked to do things like dress up in lady skin, actually. And I thought, what if they had Facebook back in his day? The Who Wore It Better challenge would turn out a lot differently, if you know what I'm saying. Getting older sucks. I thought I was going to be the oldest guy up here, and then Bob showed up, so I feel a little better about that. So getting older sucks. Now when you drop something, you have to decide if it's worth picking up. You drop something on the floor, and you stop and you go, no, the baby's fine, don't worry about it, baby's fine. It's fine. Ain't that some shit? Boys really do bounce. Baby's fine, I'll just throw some crackers down there later. So when you're getting older, you have to do things like, there's a prostate exam. I gave myself one the other day. It's the last time I buy cheap toilet paper. But I went to the doctor to ask about these prostate exams because I knew it was about time, and I feel comfortable, so I was really quiet about it. So I was like, what about these? He goes, I'm just going to do a blood test for you. And I said, I thought. I thought it was more. He's like, you thought I was going to stick my finger in your ass. Now, he said this exceptionally loud, I thought. I don't know the last time you guys went to the doctor's office, but the walls are as thin as a cheap apartment. And so as I'm walking out, the guy in the room next to me is walking out. We make eye contact. And I can tell he heard what happened. But I think I have a date later, so it turned out. Is anybody going to Pride Fest? You going to Pride Fest? Yeah. That's coming up. Last time I went to Pride Fest, I'm a little nervous because I felt a little uncomfortable when I was there last time. I'll explain why. I went to Pride Fest. They had signs up. It said, we don't care what bathroom you use because, this is an open place. Use whichever one you're more comfortable in. They looked really upset when I was using the employee bathroom. I'm not sure that's going to go over next time. I had my first colonoscopy. Somebody was talking about colonoscopies up here. I had my first one. Let me tell you how this goes. You drink something really gross. Then they give you something to make you fall asleep. And then you wake up after they do stuff to your ass. Reminds me of my college days. The weirdest part about this is I got the paperwork after and it had pictures. Why is there pictures? They gave me a little slip like the kids used to get in school to get them the packages. You could get some wallet sizes. I'm not sure why I wanted those. And then somebody told me, I asked somebody one time, I said, how do you get these pictures on the TV, on the screensavers? Said they upload them onto Google. And I went, what if I upload these pictures onto Google? Can you imagine those being on everybody's TV? Hey, sweetie, come here and look at this. Somebody got a picture of a black hole. All right, so like I said, I'm engaged. My fiance is here. Let me tell you what happened when I proposed, though. I proposed, I made some stuff, had Harry Potter envelopes, because she likes Harry Potter. I put the little wax seal on it, gave it to her. She got so excited, she ran into the wall. Knocked herself out. Thought she was going to Hogwarts. I hope she's all right. I guess I'll just throw some crackers on there later. That's my time.
Chris Riley, everybody! Chris, I mean this in the nicest way, but how do you have a better hairline than me? How the hell do you have a better hairline than me? Anyways, all right, guys, on deck, we have